Hello everyone, I am Shreyashi Tarugda. Today I want to discuss about food additives. What are food additives? Food additives are basically defined as the substance or mixture of substances other than a base foodstuff which are present in food as the result of any aspect of production, storage, processing or packaging. And food additives are added to food to improve the taste, texture, color, appearance or flavor of food, and it also maintain the quality. Uh, there are two types of food additives: unintentional and intentional food additives. The unintentional additives, which are not added to achieve an effect but which may accidentally enter into food's agriculture production. Additives are chemical ingredients which are added to processed food products for maintaining their stability, and basically food additives are non-nutritive substances. Food additives can be derived from plants, animals, minerals, or they can be synthetic. WHO together with FAO groups food additives into three broad categories based on their purpose. Regarding additives, the committee considers technological justification and the need for proposed levels of use. It also develops and enables general risk analysis for all foods through the general standard for food additives and general standard for contaminants and toxicants in foods. Why we use food additives in food? The areas of food production are separated from the areas of consumption. Food additives have imparted protection against food spoilage during storage, transportation, distribution, or processing. In the present scenario, it would be impossible to maintain food distribution without the processing and packing with which many additives are involved. Food has to stay in good condition over a much longer period of the time than home cooked food. Additives are generally added to foods so that these foods still have a consistently high quality. Many foods, particularly those with high moisture contents, do not keep well. All foods are subjected to microbial attack. Fats or oily foods become rancid, particularly when exposed to humid air. The conservation of food quality of foods against agents causing such deterioration of foods requires the addition of preservatives. Additives are also used to color foods, add flavors, impart firmness, and retard or hasten chemical reaction in food. The need for the use of food additives to maintain the nutritional quality of food, to enhance stability with resulting reduction in waste, to make food more attractive, and to provide efficient aids in processing, packaging, and transport. Additives permit the variety of foods that we deem desirable and which certainly are objectively important in maintaining good nutrition. Vitamins and minerals are important among other things for good health. Many of these chemical additives, can be produced so that foods can be fortified or enriched. over 3,000 different chemical compounds are generally used as food additives. They are categorized into different groups. Types of food additives: intentional and unintentional. The unintentional additives that are not added to achieve a result in the food but may which accidentally enter into foods a result for their use in agriculture, production, food processing and packaging, and are not additives in the technical sense of the term, but they are food contaminants. And on the other side, in the intentional additives that are added to achieve a result in the food. And intentional additives are added in the technical sense of the term. Intentional additives are antioxidants, coloring agents, flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, preservatives. Next, an expert committee on food additives made up of representatives of FAO and WHO has defined food additives as non-nutritive substance added intentionally to food, generally in small quantities to improve its texture, flavor, color, appearance or storage properties. This particular definition excludes substance added primarily for their nutritive values such as minerals and vitamins. The Codex Committee on Food Additives and Contaminants establishes and endorses permitted maximum or guideline levels for that individual food additives, contaminants and naturally occurring toxicants in food and animal feed. Regarding additives, the committee considers technological justification and the need for proposed level of use and it also develops and enables general risk analysis for the foods through the general standard for food additives and general standard for contaminants and toxicants in food. In the case of food additives, the committee considers technological justification and the need for the proposed level to use. The primary objective of establishing maximum use levels for food additives in various food groups is to ensure that intake of an additive from all its uses does not exceed its acceptable daily intake. Next, function of food additives. The main functions of food additives are maintain consistent quality and to enhance quality parameters like flavor, texture, color in large amount of production, and improve the shelf life of food and ensure the nutrition value of the food. Additives also have provided protection against food spoilage during storage, transportation, distribution or processing. Next, classes of food additives. There are different types of different classes we can observe: antioxidants, chelating agents, coloring agents, curing agents, emulsions, flavors and flavor enhancers, flour improvers, humectants and anti-caking agents, leavening agents, nutrient supplements, non-nutritive sweeteners, pH control agents, preservatives, stabilizers, and thick. Antioxidant is basically added to fats and fat-containing substances to retard oxidation and thereby prolong their wholesomeness, palatability, and sometimes keeping time. Next, chelating agents. Chelating agents are compounds that form complexes with metal ions, and chelating agents are are not antioxidants, but they serve as a scavengers of metals which catalyze oxidation. Then coloring agent. Coloring agents normally imparts good color in foods. Next, humectants. Humectants are moisture retention agents. Their function in foods include control of viscosity and texture, bulking, retention of moisture, reduction of water activity, control of crystallization, and improvement or retention softness. Preservatives are generally protecting the foods from any kind of microbial growth and deterioration. Next, pH control agents. The pH control agents not only control the pH of foods but also affect a number of food properties such as flavor, texture, cooking qualities. Next, emulsifiers. Emulsifiers are a group of substances used to obtain a stable mixture of liquids that otherwise would not mix or would separate quickly. They also stabilize gas in liquid and gas in solid mixtures. They are widely used in dairy and confectionery products to disperse tiny globules of an oil or fatty liquid in water. I will discuss more about all the additives in another video. Next, INS number and E-code. The International Numbering System of Food for Food Additives has been prepared by the Codex Committee on Food Additives and Contaminants. The need for the identification of food additives on food labels arises from the provisions of the Codex General Standard for the labeling of prepackaged foods. This contains the following specific provisions relating to the declaration and identification of food additives in the list of ingredients. And E numbers are codes for substances used as food additives for use within the European Union and European Free Trade Association, commonly found on food labels. Their safety assessment and approval are the responsibility of the European Food Safety Authority. Next, E-code number and the group of additives. E100 to 199 coloring agent, E200 to 299 preservatives, E300 to 399 antioxidants, E400 to 499 thickeners, stabilizers, gelling agents, emulsifiers, E500 to 559 agents for physical characteristics, E600 flavor enhancer. Next, examples of additives. Example of preservatives are sodium chloride, acetic acid, sulfur dioxide, sugar, sorbic acid, nitrite and nitrate, antibiotic, etc. Example of antioxidants are BHA, BHT, propyl gallate, TBHQ, etc. Examples of emulsifiers: lecithin, calcium stearoyl lactylate, diglycerides, monoglycerides, polysorbate 60, 65 and 80. Coloring agents, Bixin, Anato. Examples of flavoring agents are star, aldehydes, ketones, alcohol, ethers, monosodium glutamate. Example of stabilizers and thickeners are gum arabic, guar gum, agar agar, starch, alginic acid, etc. Next, evaluation of safety. In the evaluation of safety of food additives, it has to be proved that harmful effects have not occurred with the addition of chemical. It should be tested on animal species. Determine the highest dose that produces no observable harmful effects level. The main four following toxicity studies are employed. Number 1, acute toxicity or single dose experiment. Number 2, subacute toxicity. Number 3, chronic toxicity. Number 4, studies of carcinogenicity, mutagenicity, tetragenicity and reproduction. Those are very important. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button.